All right, here at Fitz and Vig. I mean, this is such a good topic.
Yes,
it is laughable.
It is.
Because it's amazing for us. I mean, here at Fitz and Vig, we love Jesus Montero, and we know you love hearing about Jesus Montero. Reading the blog, tons of posts about him, and he's our man. He's doing great. He's up. He's doing everything we thought he would do in September. Now that he's had a chance in the big leagues. He was bored at AAA this year. I mean, where's he going to be for us, Montero? Tell me about his impact.
And what you find, though, is very interesting. Even if you look back at some of the all-time greats, they're not hitting, 350 at AAA or 370 at AAA just because they're Albert Pujols or they're Kenny Griffey Jr. They're hitting 280, 290. There's no scouting reports. They don't know what the guy throws. The prospects are coming in and out. The strike zones are probably this big.
Mm-hmm.
So he hit 288 with 15 plus home runs, 60 something RBIs, 100 games. So you can say it's fairly pedestrian, except for the fact that the man was 20 years old in AAA. So
amazing.
he was way under that age, that sort of average age of the AAA player. For me, he's a future Hall of Famer.
Future Hall of Famer.
We're saying that today.
It's a big commitment.
He's hitting 350, small sample size, 350 as a 20-year-old in the major leagues.
Yes.
No team is ever going to be able to pay him more money than the Yankees. Therefore, he's
a
going
lifer.
to be a career Yankee until he stops playing well, which is going to be 15 years from now.
Right.
So he's going to be a future Hall of Famer. He's going to wear that Yankee cap in Camden with that. It's not Camden.
Cooperstown.
Cooperstown.
That's right.
Camden is football.
Canton?
Camden is Camden Yard.
Camden Yard. It all comes together here. At Fitz and Vig, you get a little bit of everything in one blog post. We'll bring you from Baltimore to Ohio up to New York, and it's all good. But no, I mean, let's talk a little bit about it. Let's show the viewers here some numbers of what we think Montero's going to do. Because let's be honest, he's our opening day starter next year. Everybody knows that.
Is he going to be starting in catcher, do you think?
Yeah, why not? I mean, really, why not? I love Russell Martin, but you know what? His 230 average with clutch hits, and a little bit of speed for a catcher, I like. But
durable.
And durable, I like him. I see him getting a better offer somewhere else, even though he's now.
I think it will be. We have mentioned that we think he'll be a member of the Red Sox next year.
Right. So I think we're going to put our chips in with Montero and ride it. So I mean, I'll let you go first. Where do you think his key numbers will be?
Okay, I think next season, his first full season in the bigs. He is an opposite field hitter. Perhaps teams start to try to jam him, or his power is opposite field. We've seen him turn on some fastballs and pull them into the gap. But I do think he's not going to hit 350.
No.
He's hit 351 today as of this post, September 27th, 2011. I'm going to give him 290.
Okay.
I'm going to give Montero 20 homers. And I'm going to give him, depending on where we bat him, we would probably start him off in the 7 hole and then move him up as he does well. I'm going to give him somewhere along the lines of, because catchers don't play every day, somewhere along the lines of 90 RBI, and that's as a 21-year-old stud.
I mean, I'm just going to go so far as to say you blew my mind. No, we don't rehearse this, so I had no idea what numbers were going up here. This here, Vig, I'm going to go right now and say you're crazy.
I'm going to go way over that.
No. I'm not. But let's try to be reasonable. I love Montero as much as you.
Yeah.
He will be 21.
Right.
The pitchers will have a little bit more time to figure him out.
So he's going to hit 370.
Here we go. Okay, here we go. I think this is reasonable for a 21-year-old catcher, working the knees for the New York Yankees.
Okay, so about the power numbers are about similar, so it's really just and to be honest with you, that's about a hit a week.
Oh yeah. I mean, but let's be honest, the difference between a 265 lifetime hitter and a 290 Hall of Famer is a hit a week. So
yes, true.
The difference in the performance there is minor, but I'm just saying for next year.
Let me tell you why you're wrong.
Okay, tell me why I'm wrong. Because I want to be wrong, even though if you could sign up for this tomorrow from our catcher spot at 140 games, would you take it?
Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly my point. So, but let me tell me why I'm wrong.
Can you see down here on our?
You got it.
Okay.
Clear.
Yankee Stadium plays to Montero's strength and will give him that hit a week. His power is to right center.
He does.
All of his home runs this year are to right center. The Yankee Stadium right field turns some deep fly balls into home runs.
It does. I think that's why I'm going even as high as 18.
Okay.
To be honest, Montero was not known as a big time power hitter. And am I wrong there in the minors? I mean, he was
He projected big time power because big kid.
big kid,
Frame.
still young. I mean, he doesn't remind me of Mark McGwire breaking in the league in '86, '87 when he had 49 home runs, and that's probably a stretch. That's even some could say pre-steroid McGwire.
Yeah.
Some could say.
Yeah.
I can't knock this kind of performance from a guy who's going to play 135, 140 games.
And you're saying even with the Yankee Stadium piece, you think that takes him from about 240 potentially up to about 265?
It's hard for me to say. I'm going to give him maybe a few more on the homers due to Yankee Stadium, not necessarily the average.
Gotcha.
We'll go from 260 to 265. That's 5 hits a season. And then, but I'll bump it up. Say from 13, 14 to 18 homers.
We've got the video proof. Let's take a look at the end of next season. I win, wings on you. You win, wings on you.
Deal.
Did you like how my post